Well, after my mishap of punching a hole in my sleeping pad, I had to reevaluate my situation because that pretty much ended my camping trip. So, the first thing I did was I invested in this kit here, which is made by Gearaid. Now, this case it comes in is really flimsy. I mean, super, super thin. Okay, is what this is. You can see I can bend it. I thought it was going to be as thick as like a pill container, but it's not. It's pretty thin. I guess made to be light is the general idea. Now the kit itself comes with a tube of glue. Okay. Comes with a brush and it comes with two patches. So it comes with a black one and a clear one. That's what it comes with. And when it goes in here, it fits inside that container, and then you can add other ones if you want. Now, the whole idea of this was this glue. This was a must. Now, you cannot buy this little container of glue. You can't buy it separately. I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked. You have to buy this kit for about $8 or $9, and then you get this little tube of glue. And this is the key. You might as well say this is a one-time use. Now, I've had the big one, which is like $8, and I used it once, and I put the cap back on it, and half of it had gone hard. The only way I could access it anymore, I had to cut the bottom to get access to it, and boy, that was a mess. Now, maybe, I don't know, maybe if you shove something in the hole, because when you open this, it's got a metal thing that you have to poke, and then you get access to the glue. If you just put the cap on, the glue's gonna go hard. So maybe if you shove a plastic bag or a little piece of plastic bag inside, then put the lid on, I'm not sure. But I do know, look at it as a one-time use. So wherever you get a hole, basically add your glue. I don't know if you'll use the brush. Probably better off to use rubber gloves. But if you wait, because this does not go hard instantly. It takes a long time to harden up. So you could wait a good 15 minutes after applying the glue to let it get kind of tacky, and then apply your patch on top of it. And then just leave it go. Now it says it sets in 12 hours. That's not bad. I mean, if you woke up in the middle of the night, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and when the sun come up, you put this patch on your mat. I mean, 12 hours later, you're good to go. That's not too bad. For your tent, you know, if you're adding it to your tent, well, who cares, right? Now they do sell a round screen one. I do have that coming in the mail. It comes with two, and I'm going to add it to my kit. So if you get a hole in your screen, you can put that on. Now, with that particular one, I would use both. I would use one on the outside, one on the inside. I'd put a few dabs of glue around the edge, and then I'd stick them together, and I think it would last forever. If you use these patches with just the sticky on the back, I don't think it's going to last for a very long time. When you add the glue to it, it becomes indestructible. It's just amazing. So this is important. Now the reason I have so many other patches here, you see, because it came in a kit, 2, 4, 6, I got 8 of them. These I'm going to keep at home that you're seeing in the package, these here. And I just throw them on the shelf because that way I've got extras. But this is my little patch kit that I'm working on. And these are for the mat itself. So literally, I have enough patches here to patch my mat if I get a hole in it, patch my tent if I get a hole in it. I have a lot of patches to do a lot of things. There we go. It's pretty tight in there, but it is pretty strong. So this gear aid is going to go in my patch kit. It weighs almost nothing, maybe a couple ounces. And it's the perfect kit, I think, where you're not left stranded without your mat working. Or, like I said, it takes 12 hours to set up. So you'll be without your mat for 12 hours. Now, if you punch a hole in it at 9 o'clock at night and try to fix it, well, you might as well say you're pretty much stuck without your mat till morning, and then you patch it up. You could try putting one of these big patches on and see if it holds till morning, but if you do that, okay, do not, you stick one of these little patches on, even one of those little round ones I had, don't pull them off. If you actually pull them off your mat, you risk actually ripping the nylon in your mat and making a big line, is what you risk. So if you cut a small piece off one of these patches and stick it on your mat and you haven't glued it, and you figure, okay, if the mat lasts until morning, do not peel that off. Okay, when you add another patch to it in the morning, just put it right over top, glue it with that glue, and you're good to go. But if you try to take that little patch off, you very well could just rip your mat all the way down. So keep that in mind. I'll have a link to the gear aid link to this and some of the stuff that I put together in my kit, and you may want to have. And catch you guys on the next one.